And good to have you join us on TVC News at 1. And we'll begin this hour with news just in. The active executive Director of Finance and Administration of the Niger Delta Development Commission, Basi Ibanga Ita, is dead. Now, a source within the NDDC who spoke to TVC News on condition of anonymity said the senior official died on Wednesday night after a brief but undisclosed illness. He is reported to have been absent from work at the Commission's headquarters in Port Harcourt throughout this week. He was also conspicuously absent during the flag-off of the distribution of coronavirus palliatives by the NDDC on the 22nd of May. And joining in the news is the head Directorate of Research, Strategy and Programs, Act for Positive Transformation Initiative, Kolawole Johnson. Good to have you join us, Kolawole Johnson. Now,
thank you.
It is quite sad to hear of the death of the Acting Director of Finance of the NDDC, but this is coming amid that forensic audit of that commission. Do you suspect any foul play?
Well, you know, life matters. So for me, irrespective of the fight, we can't start playing politics with the life, especially when it's coming as a road shock. In fact, it is time to advise, perhaps I'd like to advise everyone, I'm trying to profit from this, either way, in any way, to please stop. This is life. It can be anyone. And the rumor making rounds that they may be trying to wrap the death around COVID so that the members of IMC can escape probe and all that. I don't think it is necessary. I don't think so. If some are plotting that, we should please tell them to respect the dead. And if some are just making the rumor without any out of truth, they should stop it. It's not encouraging at all. We should respect life. Where is our sanctity for human life? I don't think I want to be part of such conspiracy, irrespective of the fact that we have a fight to fight. I mean, we have said that even if heaven falls, the fight we started, the IMC must appear for probe, and the National Assembly must ensure that nothing stops the probe. However, this is a life involved here. I don't want to be part of such conspiracy. No, I do not.
Absolutely, but I want to ask you if you met the acting director in person.
No. I never met him. However, many of the documents I have, you will see his name in many of the documents that we got. A lot of those documents we have released to the space. I mean, you'll see his name, and the very new one we released, where we said that the MD actually collected 51 million naira for the month of April for security, hotel bills, and project monitoring when there was lockdown. His name is there too in the TSA schedule. We just released that today to the space. So, in fact, his name is everywhere. So, we know him based on his work, but in person, we didn't meet him.
So this audit is hinged on misappropriation of funds, and he was the acting director of finance, which is at the heart of this audit. So where does this leave all of this?
Don't forget that there are two major accounting officers in a place like that. You have the executive director of finance and administration, then you have the managing director and CEO. The office of the EDFA authorizes payment, and the MD approves. And so even if we think that because of the death of the EDFA that there will be some setback, the chief accounting officer is the MD, and he has his own personal allegation. I just told you one, and so I don't see how this one would destroy any evidence at all. And again, don't forget that the EDFA is not alone. There are staffs working under him. He has an office. Those are the conspiracy I don't want to hear, that because of this, there will be no investigation. Who says? We put our life on the line to fight this. Nobody can stop this. We sincerely, want to commiserate with the family of the EDFA, because most of the allegations too, of course, we are not saying that he was guilty or not. So, but we sincerely commiserate with the family, and we are saying that based on these facts and figures on ground, nothing will stop the probe. If the National Assembly attempt to do that, remember, we're the first to shout that we are suspecting conspiracy between the IMC and the National Assembly, because they smuggle a letter there, and they didn't inform the public. So we shouted. Now we are saying that they can't even stop it. It is beyond them. Nigerians want the probe. Nothing will stop it, irrespective of what just happened.
So the NDDC has always almost been involved in one form of controversy or the other. What do you think the challenges are, and how should they be addressed going forward?
I think squarely, Mr. President has some very good intent. That was why he brought out. I mean, he ensured that we had an IMC that should work. I mean, that should clean the place and allow a new board to come in to start on a new note. But we have seen that the IMC that is supposed to clean the place has also been alleged of the same thing they were sent there to clean. As a matter of fact, we even heard that till today, the forensic probe has not even started headlong, that what they had is just one lead consultant, that they just sent a letter to the BPP like a week or 2 weeks ago to procure forensic auditors. So what have they been doing for 7 good months? I think right now, Mr. President should put his attention on that place again. We can't dictate to him on what to do. If he thinks the IMC should continue, but with very fresh warnings, maybe with some specific guidelines that will ensure that they do their job, or they should go away for new team to come into place. Whoever, we are just after the fact that the money of the people must work for them. We can't allow people to be suffering while we are filtering away money. I don't think this is good. This is scandalous and wicked.
All right, Kolawole Johnson, many thanks for talking to TVC News.